Here again on 16 of Revelation. Again, I have it on a video part of this, a full length sermon on this. So I'm gonna just do this quickly, okay? It doesn't do it justice. So I have to surmise it. In 16, it goes on about the seven bowls and seven plagues, and the first five were like the same. Were like the same five in Egypt. Remember, this goes through all through time, many kings. Okay, so I'm wondering if people think it's right at the end, everything. It's not. Some is, some isn't through time. This could maybe because a virtue of Scripture itself, maybe referring right from the beginning when Israel, before they even went into the land of Israel, when they're trying to leave Egypt. And the five plagues are the same as Egypt that God did there, basically, right? Only when it says the sixth one, the bowl in verse 12, the great river of Euphrates was dried up. I need to summarize, for the kings of the east, okay, to come through. Most likely the kings of the east today, geographically, Russia, the chums today, China, North Korea, and Iran, new nuclear other than Iran, which is trying to be, okay? And then they come here, it says, and then it says, Satan, out of the mouth of Satan, who controls the demons, the angels under him, like three frogs came out of him. Well, one came out of him, it controls. One came out of the beast, the ruling empire, which Satan put there. They rule, right? The demons, right? One through them, and one out of the false prophet. Which first time I think mentioned here, which means a false religion or a false ruler who was also possessed by a demon, right? These are the spirits of demons perform miraculous, and they're going to gather the kings of the world as God allows, and through Satan, and then Satan through demons, three demons under him. The one came from him, and the one that was possessing the beast or the ruler of the beast, the nation, and the false prophet. Okay, and behold, because it says here again, the 12:15, God comes like a thief when you least expect it. So it doesn't say nothing about it doesn't say anything about a world war. It says only when God comes back that they come together, and God allows Satan to gather them to fight him. And the valley goes on of mountain plain, something Egadon, whatever, a mountain plain. It's a geographical place. But then it says there. That's where there'll be, and then there'll be big earthquakes and hailstorms, okay, and a big hailstorm and some other things here. Don't have time, but then it says later you'll see in the valley God will judge them in the valley Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat means God's judgment. So they'll move there, and that's where God will destroy them. But it says nothing like people say that you read of big wars and warring and fighting before Christ comes. It's only when Christ gets there and they go to fight God. Okay, bye.